Hello crafty family, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, my name is Anthony and I'm here to share with you a little crafting. I am jumping on board of a collab hosted by Cherie and Maria. I will list their YouTube channels in the description box. They have put together a collaboration and they are calling it hashtag 2023 holiday crafting. It's where they are doing a holiday themed craft for the whole year, and they gave us prompts in their description box. I will link their channels so that way you can go to their video and you'll be able to find those prompts. So for March prompt, it is envelopes. I missed the first two. February was clusters, January was embellishments. I may still go back and do these and make a hashtag so that way they will show up when you're searching for these holiday crafting. So this month, March, is envelopes. And if I remember correctly, they post a video the third Wednesday of the month. If I'm wrong, the information will be linked. So I'm going to make some spring/Easter envelopes using some scrapbook paper, and I'm going to use my envelope punch board, and I'm hoping that I cut these correctly. I'm going to make 3 envelopes, and then in another video I'll probably make some cards that will fit inside these envelopes. I say I hope I cut them correctly because the numbers and stuff is so small on here and it's hard for me to see even with the magnifying glass. So I think I was supposed to cut these, if I want to fit like a 4x5, they're supposed to be, looks like 7.5 by 7.5, and then I'm supposed to use the score line at 3 and see, that's what I'm saying. I can't see. What did it say? On the magnifying glass and see if I can see it again. Looks like 3 3/8. So we'll do one and excuse me, and then we'll see if they turn out correctly. And then after I make the envelopes, I will embellish them a little bit. So let's see here. And I'm not good with this envelope punch board either because I haven't used it in quite a while. So let's see. What am I supposed to do? That's the score line. Lord, I don't know what I'm doing. So I gotta line it up to 3 3/8, I think, which is right. Oh, I love to craft, but it's a struggle now for me, but I think it's right there. Let me make sure I'm in here. So I think I punch down and then I score. I'm going to take it out and line it up again on that score line. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I got to lift it because I can't see it. Okay, let's see. That's right. Punch. Score. it up to the score line again. Punch. And then score. Is that right? And then try this again. Yep. Oh my Lord. Let's see. And then I'm gonna punch. Okay. Let's see. Now I'm going to, oh, I was supposed to score. And I didn't. Okay. Now it may be off a little bit. I don't know. I'll do that. Okay, I'm going to move that. And then I'm going to flip it over and fold them. And with my bone folder, just smooth it down. Like that. And like that. That looks like an envelope to me. Looks like an envelope to me. And then with the corners, look at my flap, there's a corner rounder there. So I'm going to stick it in this way. Or is that the right way? I don't even know. Okay, I'm going to do this way. Okay. It rounded. It may not even matter which side. Okay, so there's my envelope. All I have to do is glue down these two sides. I'm going to try this Elmer's Craft Bond clear dual tip glue pen. I have my glitter glue. It's upstairs. I forgot to bring it down. So I'm just going to run a bead of glue. Let me see. Maybe I'll put it right here on this, right here, and right here. Just like that. I'm going to let that dry a second. Hopefully this glue works. So I'm going to set that up there, and I'm going to go ahead and make my other two envelopes. So now I'm just going to decorate them up. I pulled out a little bit of ephemera or fussy cut images from some digitals. So I have this, and I think these bunnies are from Dear Julie Julie's, one of her digitals. So I have these. They were a mustache. And there's little Easter eggs. What else do I have up here? Have another bunny. And then I have some butterflies. And then I had some of these labels. These were from a digital, and I fussy cut them out. So I have some labels here. I'm going to use those. And I don't know if I'm going to use those, but I have these little labels. They have some sayings on it about spring. So, I mean, the envelopes that I'm decorating are, you know, like I said, spring/Easter. This one says blossom by blossom, the spring begins. This one says all the flowers of all the tomorrows are in the seeds of today. This one says no matter how long the winter, spring is sure to follow. And then this one says a kind word is like a spring day, Russian proverb. So I have those that I could play with. I also was thinking about putting some book page into the flap of the envelope when it's open, you'll see something there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some glue here. We'll see how that looks with some book page in there. So I'm just gonna add the glue and then see what side I want to print. This came from a book called Listen to the Squawking Chicken. I think I'm going to just make sure I'm going to line that up there. And then I'm just going to take my scissors and cut around it as best as I can. You also could take ink and go around the envelope and distress it or whatever, you know, make it look older or just to make it pop more. My cutting will not be the best because, like I said, I can't see that well. So it takes me a little longer now to cut things out and stuff, but I think it'll be just fine. And I could put some in the envelope. I could have put some all the way through if I wanted to, but I'm not even going to worry about that. I do like the book page inside the flap there. Maybe next time I'll put some in further in there. I could add more of the actual paper, maybe a little bit of it. Let's see. I don't know, at the rate I'm going, we may not be getting all of them decorated. But let's do this. I'm gonna trim this down and maybe just put a piece in far enough to cover the white. Let's see. I need to cut it a little shorter, sort of fit in there. And I can't cut straight to save my life. But we're going. I just want to cut a little piece. That goes far enough in the envelope to cover the white. And I'm not worried about it being cut perfect because you won't see it. I think it just makes the envelope look finished. If you were using a double-sided paper, you don't have to worry about that. I mean, and if the white doesn't bother you, you still don't have to worry about it. And I'm just going to slide that in. I mean, I cut it a little short on the side there, but it's okay. Did I put it up too high? Nope. And now we have a finished envelope there. I think it looks better like that, with the paper on the inside covering all the white. So now I want to decorate it a little bit. Embellishment. So there is envelope number 1. And then I'm going to go ahead and pause the video and decorate the other 2 and then show you what they look like. Okay. So, and that just slips back in there. I think it's super cute. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I've got them all decorated. And let me show you what I did. So this was the first one that I made, adding the little sentiment up there and the fussy cuts. And then on the back, I put a couple more fussy cuts, and I used that one to hold my little flap down. And I also lined it with the book page and then some more of the scrapbook paper. So that's that one. And then the second one I made was this one here. This time I added some lace trim that I had in my stash and some more of the fussy cut items that I had. Now for this one, I did also line it with the book page and more of the scrapbook paper. And I did the same thing. I've added a little fussy cut label and a butterfly to hold this flap in. So that is number 2. And then the third one is with the butterfly paper. And I actually used another one of the fussy cut little sentiments up here. And then I collaged these fussy cuts, digitals, and then I have a little flower here that was cut off of something. So it gives it some dimension. And then I added this fussy cut rose on there to add to the cluster. This one I lined with more of the actual paper that I made the envelope out of, and then just added a little label there, fussy cut label for the closure. And I may find a butterfly or something to add to that. But this, if I use these in journals, these areas here could be used for dates, even on the front here, a date, or even can be journaled in there. And then whatever card or whatever I put in there would be more journaling space. So even here, this is large enough to journal in. These larger labels. So there it is. That is my envelope share holiday envelopes. These are my spring Easter envelopes. And these are for the collaboration #2023 Holiday Crafting, hosted by Cherie and Maria. And their information will be in my description box. So thank you everyone for clicking on this video. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so. I would love to have you. And yeah, just keep crafting. Bye-bye.